My husband quit his job in June of 2020 to go to a different company, and he had to go to Utah to do some training and fill out all of his paperwork. So we decided to drive the honey badger up there together and spend some time on the road doing some sightseeing. While we were up there and he was in training, I took a trip over to the Salt Flats to do some photo ops with the Gladiator. And we got to spend some time together while we were there, have a few drinks, some dinner, and then the next day we were on the road through Idaho, which was a very, very short trip until we got into Montana. While I was in Montana, I stayed in the housing that they provided with him, and I was able to do some sightseeing of my own while he was working, and I got to drive along the Yellowstone River and check it out for possible future fly fishing trips, which made me really excited because I've always wanted to fly fish on the Yellowstone River. But once again, it was time for me to head home on a solo trip, and I wanted to go through Wyoming so that I could go to Yellowstone. And in doing so, I went by way of Cody, which we had been to many years ago for the Cody Night Rodeo. Went in through the west entrance to the Yellowstone Park, and Yellowstone Lake is huge. It is extremely cool, and we were in Yellowstone when we went to the Cody Night Rodeo, but we just drove through and we really didn't get to do much sightseeing, so I wanted to go back through. And even though it was a solo trip for me, and it was kind of lonely, it was actually kind of nice because I could just pull in and stop anytime I wanted to take some pictures. And it didn't take long before I seen buffalo, which is my favorite wild animal. I went over to go see Old Faithful, but she wasn't very faithful, so I continued on and got to see some of the geysers. And this was really incredible because I'd never seen geysers like this before. Pictures don't really show off the amazing colors of some of these geysers, but they are really incredible. And as I drove along, going out of the park, I saw a lot more buffalo, which made me super excited. I think I probably took about 100 pictures just of this one small little herd. There weren't nearly as many I was hoping for, but it was so incredible to see them just laying there not too far off the road. So it was getting late, so I needed to stop for the night, and I found this great hotel. It was so comfortable, I did not want to leave, but I had to get rolling home. I got up early the next morning, beautiful sunrise, and headed back home to Arizona. Can't wait for the next trip up there.